Right, for Christ's sake, why?
Hey?
Why?
Why? Because we can! Because we can! And if we can, we do!
This is probably going to be a very short video because this is more of a rant than a structured video on this channel, and I also want you guys to chime in on what you think about the same and whether you agree or disagree with me regarding whatever I'm going to say. So ever since the polarizing Laal Singh Chaddha trailer had released, and now that I think of it, even when the film was just in development, there were boycott campaigns running against Amir Khan and the film. There seems to be massive resentment among at least social media on Twitter for the messaging that his film PK had, even though it was celebrated by the masses and turned out to be one of the biggest hits of the year. And a statement that keeps on coming into question, which is when Amir communicated that him and his wife at that point of time, Kiran Rao, had communicated how they feel unsafe at times in this country. What's a better solution than a person communicating his authentic feelings regarding his surroundings in a democracy than to create a more hostile environment so that he actually doesn't feel welcome in his country? Amir Khan literally in a few interviews is pleading to the audience to not boycott his film because he loves his country. Something that he genuinely doesn't have to prove or say. But we live in a time and age where if you don't vocalize your commitment and loyalty to the country, it means you of course are of the contrarian viewpoint. What I fear, however, is that say the hypothetical situation happens that Amir Khan's Laal Singh Chaddha does not hit big numbers at the box office, these trollers and boycott enthusiasts would actually equate it to the majority of the public actually taking their campaign seriously, rather than equate an underwhelming performance to the quality of the film. What's hilarious is that Kartik Aaryan's Bhool Bhulaiyaa 2 in several instances had comedic sequences with practices happening in and around Hindu temples, but it didn't fit the narrative to reach a boycott campaign. So you can make of what you will, but there are careful targets created who undergo the vicious cycle of social media outrage and wanting to denounce and destroy years of hard work gone in making a film. I wanted to speak about this and talk about the lopsided and horrible nature of it all and how vile and vengeful it seems. And then today, I opened Twitter and realized that they are trending the hashtag of boycott Raksha Bandhan. So even an actor like Akshay Kumar is facing the wrath of these campaigns. The source of the outrage against a film like Raksha Bandhan is literally nothing to do with the content of the film itself, just like Laal Singh Chaddha. While in the film, the target of course was Amir Khan, in this case, they found a new target, and that is Kanika Dhillon, one of the writers of the film, because her tweets equating the hijab to the ghungat, her opinion about the advertisement of Gaumutra, and even pictures of her with Taapsee Pannu are being circulated to equate to the fact that she is anti-Hindu, and this should therefore motivate you to not see the film. The obscure and angry nature with which these tweets are circulated and then created as narratives completely discount the fact that people are all encompassing of various facets rather than being just good or bad. It's absolutely insane on what this social media platform has turned into, making a villain every other day to suit a narrative in order to get engagement on their respective feeds. While one can use the same power to engage the audience with the celebration of cinema and how beautiful it is that we see our country prosper with the title Unity is Diversity, one uses it simply to segregate one another and create animosity between groups. I've spoken to multiple people, some insiders working in the industry as well, especially the Hindi film industry, and you wonder why Hindi film producers are so safe with their stories, right? Because the moment they do take the risk of questioning certain beliefs, they only face the music of FIRs and boycott campaigns online, for which they have to hire personal security. This is way too toxic and beyond my understanding on how so many people can hold such venom within them. But all I have to say is that I'm for both Laal Singh Chaddha and Raksha Bandhan, and I hope that both deliver great emotional and engaging stories. That's all that film fans want anyway. And that was the video, guys. Write down in the comments below what you think about this entire charade. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram, the handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.